For the second time in 2024, we have Friday Night Hoops action here at Westbury High School for tonight's Mid-Penn Colonial Division matchup between the Waynesboro Indians and the Westbury Mustangs. Hello, everyone watching on the Westbury Athletic Department YouTube channel. My name is Alex Wall of the Golden Pipes of Westbury Athletics. Big crowd here tonight. The stars are out. We see Mr. Deuce Middleton is here with us tonight. And Westbury looking for a big win and their first win in the Mid-Penn Conference Colonial Division. And here we go with Brett Anderson to announce our starting lineups here tonight.
Waynesboro Indians versus your Westbury Mustangs. Tonight's assigned officials are Eric Stafford and Jordan Baird. Now let's meet tonight's starters. First for Waynesboro, head coach Tom Hoffman, assistant coaches Rich Davis and Rick Dusler. Here is the starting lineup for the Indians. Starting at guard, a 5'11" sophomore, number 0, Rayshawn Hewitt. At guard, a 6-foot junior, number 11, Julian Mencia. At forward, a 6'4" sophomore, number 15, Nate Nystrom. At forward, a 6'4" junior, number 20, Farron Parks. And at forward, a 6'7" junior, number 23, Alex Corvita. The Indians of Waynesboro. And now, here's the
A packed house here tonight for West Prairie boys basketball against the Waynesboro Indians. West Prairie comes to this game with an overall record of 2 wins and 11 losses, 0-7 in the Mid-Penn Conference Colonial Division, while Waynesboro comes to this game 4-9 overall and 3-4 in the Mid-Penn Conference Colonial Division. West Prairie and Waynesboro both coming off a tough loss this past Tuesday. Waynesboro coming off a 57-32 loss at home against Greencastle Antrim, while the Mustangs lost at home this past Tuesday 73-44 against Shippensburg. This is the second meeting between these two teams. Last time back on December 12th at Waynesboro, the Indians were victorious on their home court 49-33. The big game for the West Prairie Mustangs came from Mason Sano, who is not starting here tonight, but Mason Sano had a big game, 11 points against Waynesboro, went 3 for 4 from three-point range, and he had 6 steals in the loss against Waynesboro back on December 12th. So we are officially halfway through the basketball season, as this is the second time these two teams have met. And we have a chance of seeing history here tonight for West Prairie's Casey Such. Casey Such, a freshman, wearing number 1 tonight. He's used to wearing number 2, but he's wearing number 1 tonight, as Casey Such needs 9 points to tie the all-time scoring record for West Prairie basketball as a freshman. The freshman record is currently 159 points. And Casey Such currently with 150 points as a freshman. Can he tie the record or perhaps break it here tonight at home? This is the third straight home game for the West Prairie Mustangs. Here is Casey Such. No doubt Casey Such looking, I am sure that record is on the back of his mind. He just wants to do his best. And there's a good start for the Mustangs as Brandon McKeever gets the first 2 points of the game. And there's a charge offensive foul. There's a charge on Waynesboro's Farron Parks. And Farron Parks is getting the first foul of the game. Brad McKeever had a big game against Shippensburg on Tuesday. McKeever had 17 points in the loss. That game against Shippensburg was back and forth all game until the fourth quarter, but Shippensburg just ran away with it from there. And now here's Casey Such. Casey Such can tie the record with 3 3-point shots. And here's a 3-pointer for Weaver, and there's a foul. Doesn't stand. There's the foul. It's a pushing foul, and 3 points does count for Michael Weaver. It makes it 5-0. And, oh, it's a foul on Waynesboro, actually. A foul on Nate Nystrom. So what a big chance there for West Prairie, getting 3 points, followed by a pushing. And now here's Casey Such for free. Back-to-back for the Mustangs. Casey Such makes it 8-0. And now Casey Such is 6 points away from tying the freshman scoring record here at West Prairie. An 8-0 run for the Mustangs. This is the biggest run that West Prairie started. And there's a walk. The shot did not go off. And the player jumped. 8-0 run here for the Mustangs. No doubt. But they're looking for a big win here. And now ball poked free. And now pass it back over here to Parks. In case you didn't guess already, Waynesboro's in the black and blue. And West Prairie in the green and white. 3-point shot, no good. Rebound by the Mustangs. Here's Such. Possible shot, no good for McKeever. Rebounded by Alex Torbica. And now layup, and Waynesboro is on the board with 2. 2 points for Nate Nystrom. So 8-0 run comes to an end. And now Waynesboro on full court pressure. Here's Hayden Fleischer. Fleischer getting his first start at home this season. Mason Sal was normally a starter for the Mustangs, but he missed practice yesterday due to an illness. So we are expecting Mason Sano to play later in this game. Just not getting started, and now West Prairie will call it their first timeout of the game. There's a full timeout here for the Mustangs. 4:50 left to go. Actually, a 30-second timeout here for the Mustangs. But West Prairie 8-0 run. Back-to-back 3 points for the Mustangs. First was Michael Rafer from straight away. Then from the perimeter, Casey Such getting 3 points. Casey Such needs 6 points to tie the record, the freshman scoring record for West Prairie basketball. See the West Prairie cheerleaders here tonight, and actually this is a full timeout now. If I were taking a look at the time, so we could take a timeout ourselves, but yeah, that's okay. It can be interesting for West Prairie basketball, and this has been a trend in the last few years that they struggle even in the first half, but then the second half you face teams that you already faced once before, and West Prairie tends to do better once the second half started. Here we are in the second half now, officially, and now this ball is stripped away, and easy layup, and no, not easy for Julian Mencia, and rebounded by Brandon McKeever. A big crowd here tonight for West Prairie boys basketball. A lot of Waynesboro supporters making a long trip to be here tonight. And now here is Mason Sano coming in for Hayden Fleischer. Mason missed practice yesterday due to an illness, but he looked good during the warm-up, so Mason Sano is coming in for the first time. And now double coverage there, and a jump ball is going to be called, and it'll be Waynesboro ball. Waynesboro head coach Tom Hoffman was calling for it, and he gets the call. And now this ball rolls down and being kept in. And that ball almost taken away by Sano. And now here's Rayshawn Hewitt. Expecting a high-paced offense here for both teams, especially for Waynesboro. 3-point shot just short for Mencia. Offensive rebound, and here's the shot and the foul. Alex Torbica gets the shot, and he has a chance for a 3-point play. Substitution coming in now for Waynesboro as Cullen Smith comes in now. And the 3-point play is good. That last foul, by the way, was on Casey Such. First foul of the game for the Mustangs. Here's Kriebel. Nice stuff for Such to find Kriebel. Being double guarded. That Waynesboro has kept their eye on the freshman star in the making, Casey Such. Good pass right here for the Mustangs. We're already halfway through the first quarter. 8-0 run for the Mustangs, followed by a 5-0 run for the Indians. Here is Such. There could have been a shove right there. It wasn't called. Colin Smith shoving Casey Such there for a second. And now here is Michael Weaver. Weaver over to Such. Pass down the middle. I believe it was intended for McKeever right under the basket, but McKeever could not get there. It's a turnover, and now Waynesboro has a chance to make this a 1-point game or perhaps tie it with a 3-pointer. There There's a high shot and in out and slam down. Trying to slam it was Grant Thompson, and Waynesboro coach was like, "What are you doing? Why did you do that? That is a foul or a turnover, excuse me." So West Perry gets a new life. It was about to go in. I think that might have been a block shot there, goaltending there. Casey Sud trying to go down the middle, but he lost it to Julian Mencia. And now Waynesboro looking to tie it in and out for Mencia, and rebounded by McKeever. They were going over to Mason Sano. It looked like Westbury was going to go on a big roll, but now both teams scoreless in the last few minutes. Keeper over to Such. Such have three-pointer to make it 8-0. And Westbury's been quiet ever since. There's Kriebel. Long possession here for the Mustangs. Mason Sano trying to get away from Smith, and there's a hold. 2 free throws are coming up now, foul was on Cullen Smith. Now a shooting foul, and now Hayden Fisher coming back in for the Mustangs. And a home run ball here, and a nice layup to find McKeever. And McKeever gets the first 2 points for the Mustangs in just over 4 minutes. And now Waynesboro with a quick counterattack here, and Tarbika gets 2 more. Last minute here in the first quarter, and we have a good one here. Waynesboro was a powerhouse in the Mid-Penn Conference a year ago, undefeated in the Mid-Penn Colonial Division, the defending champions, and now Waynesboro is in danger. Is in danger of having a losing record for the first time since 2016. It's been unbelievable playing for Waynesboro the last few years. They haven't had a losing record since they had a losing record in 2015-16 season. And now final 10 seconds here in the first quarter. West Perry is going to have the lead against the Indians. And Mason Sano straight away free, just short. Second chance for Weaver, and overshots it. And last shot for McKeever, no good. But West Perry with a 10-7 lead after the first 8 minutes. You're watching West Perry boys basketball against the Waynesboro Indians on the West Perry Athletic Power YouTube channel. And a rare treat we have here. This is the first for us here in a few years. But we have the opposing cheerleaders here with us here on Waynesboro Got on the show. Definitely a real treat here. I honestly can't remember the last time that we had a basketball team here with the cheerleaders here from another school. I mean, I think that might be a first in a very long time since that happened. But here we go with the second quarter. Waynesboro cheerleaders are here. West Perry cheerleaders are here as well. We missed them on Tuesday. West Perry cheerleaders were not here on Tuesday in the game against Shippensburg. Waynesboro providing an atmosphere here tonight. A big crowd here. Probably the biggest that we had so far this season. Here's Casey Such for free, and no good, and there's a foul. A loose ball foul. And foul was on Grant Thompson. Grant Thompson for Waynesboro. West Perry has a new life. 10-7 lead for the Mustangs. First time they have led after the first quarter in a mid-paint colonial fishing. And Casey Such with another three-pointer. Casey Such now with 156 career points as a freshman. He is 3 short of the freshman scoring record. Casey Such on Tuesday against Shimmelsburg, he only had 9 points. He needs 9 points to tie the freshman scoring record here at West Perry. And here's Michael Weaver, another good three-point shooter. Back-to-back threes again here for the second straight quarter. And the Mustangs have a 9-point lead. And now a high shot and goes around, and that goes in for Topeka. What a big game here for West Perry, looking for their first win in the Mid-Penn Colonial Division. And now it's a good time for our West Perry Athletic Pirate trivia question of the game. Since we're talking about the freshman scoring record for it potentially for Casey Such, who currently holds the record for most points as a freshman in West Perry basketball history? Who currently holds the West Perry record for most points scored as a freshman? We'll have that answer for you coming up either at the halftime report or when Casey Such potentially breaks it here tonight. And now a turnover, a pass, and it's going to be West Perry ball. Big playoff-like atmosphere here tonight. Friday night hoops. My first Friday night game as a 30-year-old. I turned 30 years old on Monday. And now, here we are. A big game. I said almost losing it there. All eyes on Casey Such. Such is wide open. They're looking for Michael Weaver on the other side. Stay with the Mustangs. That ball was tipped. Quick pick and roll here, and no good on the shot for McKeever. West Perry with a big offensive game so far. That's a 7-point lead. And now here's a tough shot for Topeka. And offensive rebound here for Parks. And Parks going up with it on the elbow shot. No good. Rebounded by McKeever. Here's McKeever. We're being heavily guarded by Nate Nystrom. And here's Sano. Sano being guarded by Kellen Smith. Here's Grebo being guarded by Alex Topeka. And Grebo, and that ball is tipped and still tipped and out of bounds. Good awareness there for Alex Topeka to jump up and smack the ball back in play and off of Grebo, and it'll be Waynesboro ball. Have you ever thought of becoming a PIAA official? You ever thought of becoming a referee for basketball? Now's your opportunity. Go to PIAA.org to find out how you can become a PIAA official. Again, that is PIAA.org. And here's a three-point shot. The first three-point shot successfully made for Waynesboro is for Colin Smith. That ball tip makes a sound able to find Jackson Bauer. And Bauer was looking for Michael Weaver on the corner. And we are going to have a technical foul here on the Mustangs. Technical foul is going to be on Mason Sano. And it's going to be Farron Parks onto a free throw line shooting 2. And he sinks in the first. And center free throw also good for Parks. That's tough. I understand why Mason Sanders did that foul, but a game like this, like you might not want to commit those big technical fouls. And now here's a shot that Waynesboro is just tied up. Carter Hoff ties it out with 2. Waynesboro has never led in this game, and they tie it up at 16. Here's Michael Lever. Over to Bauer. And Bauer on the other side to Casey Such. All eyes are on Casey Such, looking to tie the record. He needs 3 points to do it. And now McKeever finding Casey Such on the corner. Good coverage here for Waynesboro. 3-point shot for McKeever. Bounces in! Wow, what a break there for the Mustangs. As McKeever looked like wasn't going to go in, but it stayed up the top of the rim and in. And now offensive rebound, and Waynesboro gets 2 back. Torbica having a big game. And now West Perry's going to call a timeout with 3:07 to go. That was incredible. You want to talk about the rim doing West Perry a big favor, and that's exactly what just happened with Brandon McKeever. Getting off the back of the rim, and bounces out by an inch and goes in. Rolling a 30-second timeout this time for the Mustangs. And thank you so much for tuning in on the West Prairie Athletic Department YouTube channel. My name is Alex Wall, the Golden Pipes of West Prairie Athletics. Now a quick transition here for the Mustangs, and Mason Sam going up, and a shot for Weaver is no good. That was a good strategy there for the Mustangs, but it did not pay off. And now Mason Sam getting a rebound, and here comes a foul. West Perry ball. Second foul on Kellen Smith. Mason Sal having trouble with finding Casey Such, however. Casey Such being double guarded and out of bounds. Last touched by Torbica. And it will stay with the Mustangs. I think West Prairie might have just got away with one there. Sal finding Casey or Ham Fisher over to Such. And Fisher going over to McKeever. McKeever corner 3. Too much power on that shot. And it's going to be rebounded, and drawing the foul is Eric Jacobs. Eric Jacobs just coming in now for the Indians. Foul is on him, Fisher, for his first. And now a high shot and just rolls across the rim and no good. Rebounded by McKeever. And here's Casey Such. And Michael Weaver, corner 3, no good that time. Rebounded by Rayshawn Hewitt. Wow, 2 minutes here. Caught up on the West Prairie Athletic Park halftime report. Well, first half stats for both teams. And Hewitt laced one up and goes in. Rashawn Hewitt gives Waynesboro their first lead of the game. That's now 2019. out of bounds, and that will be Waynesboro possession. Casey Such could not hang on to the pass. Almost a shot there for Eric Jacobs on the corner, and Waynesboro just hangs on. Here's a layup, and nice shot there for Farron Parks, his first made field goal. And Waynesboro now with a 3-point lead. And now a reaching foul. Reaching foul on Carter Huff for his first. Team's third of the second quarter. Waynesboro cheerleaders making a lot of noise here tonight at West Prairie High School. We are in the final minute of the second quarter. Coming up on a halftime report. We'll have first half stats, our answer to a trivia question of the game. And here's Casey Such now. What we have coming up next week, this is our last game, great broadcast this week. Our last broadcast this week, and another short week coming up next week. All that and more coming up on our West Prairie Athletic Party halftime report. Waynesboro, a 3-point lead in a final 33 seconds of the first half. Waynesboro's got half the lead at halftime. Really good defensive pressure, and there's the timeout called by Tom Hoffman and the Waynesboro Indians. 18.9 seconds to go. That's a full timeout here for Waynesboro. We'll take a quick break. 18.9 seconds to go at the half. (22-19), Waynesboro with their first lead of the game. West Prairie had the lead 10-7 after the first quarter. Waynesboro started out with only one 3-point shot was successfully made for Waynesboro. That was for Kellen Smith. So here we go. No doubt how Waynesboro head coach Tom Hoffman was talking to his Indians about what they want to do here in the final seconds. Here's a 3-point shot for Hewitt, in and out, and rebounded by Casey Such. One last shot coming up here for the Mustangs. Casey Such lays one up from half court and no good. Now Waynesboro has a 3-point lead at the half. 22-19, and Casey Such's record still yet to be made. He is 3 points shy of scoring tying the freshman scoring record at West Prairie basketball history. We'll be back in less than a minute for the West Prairie Athletic Party halftime report. You are watching West Prairie boys basketball against the Waynesboro Indians on the West Prairie Athletic Department YouTube channel. We'll be right back in less than a minute for the halftime report. We are back here now for the West Prairie Athletic Power Halftime Report. As you can see on the bottom of your screen, the Waynesboro Indians was trailing 10-7 after the first quarter, and then Waynesboro outscoring the Mustangs 15-9 in the second quarter. That's a 3-point lead at the half, 22-19. Here's our first half stats for both teams. First for the West Prairie Mustangs, only 3 players scoring. Casey Such and Michael Weaver getting 6 points, and Brady McKeever with 7 points for the Mustangs. Here's the first half scoring stats for Waynesboro. 2 points each for Rayshon Hewitt, Carter Hoff, and Nate Nystrom. 3 points for Colin Smith on the only 3-pointer shot successfully made for Waynesboro in the first half. 4 points for Farron Parks, and Alex Torpica leading the way with 9 points in the first half. Well, the big stories hanging into today's game is the freshman star here at West Prairie, Casey Such. He had 6 points in the first half, all 6 points made on 2 3-point shots. And West Prairie's Casey Such is 3 points shy of tying the all-time scoring record as a freshman. The freshman scoring record for West Prairie is currently 159 points. Casey Such currently with 156. And so that brings up our trivia question of the game here. Who currently holds the West Prairie record for most points scored as a freshman? The answer is Mr. Jesse Urich. Jesse Urich in 2008 and 2009 as a freshman had 159 points. And Jesse Urich, we're actually going to zoom in here a little bit on one of the banners here, the 1,000 Point Club, because Jesse Urich, along with Bryce Stamball, were the last 2 players to score 1,000 career points. And Jesse Urich currently has the freshman scoring record. Jesse Urich finishing with 1,164 career points. It's not the all-time record for West Prairie boys basketball, but it was the last time that West Prairie boys basketball, Jesse Urich and Bryce Stamball together at 1,000 career points individually. That was back in 2012. It has been 12 years since West Prairie boys basketball had 1,000 3-point shot. And can there be hope here for West Prairie's Casey Such? Yes, he's only a freshman, but hey, when you score 159 points or more as a freshman, you might be on your way. So, but who knows? Maybe in 3 years' time, we'll have another name out there on the boys basketball 1,000 Point Club banner. Actually, there's 2 of them here. So, yeah, very exciting stuff here indeed. And I actually went to school with those. So I also graduated in 2012 with Jesse Urich and Bryce Temple. Funny thing about those 2, by the way, is that, they were both really good in basketball, but neither of them went to college for basketball. Actually, me, Jesse, and Bryce, we each went to Lock Haven, and Jesse Urich, he was a bigger star for soccer here, and Bryce Stample, well, he went to Lock Haven to be the punter for the Lock Haven University football team. And yeah, they were all incredible outfit, both of those guys, Jesse Urich and Bryce Stample. Jesse Urich, by the way, is the son of current West Prairie girls basketball coach Mike Urich. And yeah, I haven't seen those 2 since we graduated from Lock Haven. That was 2016. So I don't know how they're doing. Maybe I'll have them over for a broadcast someday. That would be fun, wouldn't it? But yeah, West Prairie boys basketball on a different note here. This is their 3rd straight home game this season, this week. They had a game last Friday here at home against James Buchanan. James Buchanan got the first win in a Mid-Penn Colonial in that game 1 week ago from tonight with a 65-49 victory over the Mustangs. And then this past Tuesday, just 3 days ago, West Prairie giving Shippensburg their 2nd win of the season. Shippensburg beating the Mustangs 73-44. It was back and forth all game in that game against Shippensburg on Tuesday until the Greyhounds ran away with it in the fourth quarter, outscoring the Mustangs 23-10 in the fourth quarter. But here's a totally different ball game, a totally different atmosphere here at Westbury High School. Waynesboro fans, and as well as the cheerleaders for Waynesboro, making the long trip to be here. And Waynesboro coming out first for halftime warm-ups. And again, Casey Such is 3 points away from tying Jesse Urick's freshman scoring record. He has 156 points. Jesse Urick had 159 back in 2008 and 2009 season as a freshman. 159 points for Jesse Urick. Casey Such with 156. And we'll be back in about 3 minutes for the start of the second half. We have another short week of broadcast next week. Next Tuesday for our next broadcast, we'll have Westbury girls basketball taking on the Big Spring Bulldogs at 7 o'clock. And then next Friday night, we'll have Westbury boys basketball here again, taking on the Gettysburg Warriors at 7 o'clock Friday night. And that is our broadcast schedule for next week. The winter sports season quickly winding down, and we are getting set for the second half here at Westbury. 2 minutes and 45 seconds before the start of the second half. Waynesboro with a 22-19 lead. You are watching Westbury boys basketball against the Waynesboro Indians on the Westbury Athletic Department YouTube channel. We'll be right back in 2.5 minutes for the start of the second half. This week also marks PIAA Officials Appreciation Week. And we want to thank our officials for being here tonight, because without our officials, we would not be playing here tonight. And with that, have you ever thought of becoming a PIAA official? You ever thought of becoming a referee for basketball? Now's your opportunity. Go to PIAA.org to find out how you can become a PIAA official. Again, that is PIAA.org. Start out the second half here. Waynesboro was behind 10-7 after the first quarter, and then the Indians outscoring the Mustangs 15-9 in the second. That's a 3-point lead for the Waynesboro Indians. Westbury's Casey Such, 3 points shy of tying the freshman scoring record for in Westbury basketball. He has 156 right now. He needs 3 more to tie it with Jesse Urick. And here we go. Second half underway. Westbury getting the ball first. Here is Casey Such. Casey Such passes, tipped, and Mason Sano able to get it right back. It's 3-on-1, so Sano won't be able to get a shot. So he passes it back to Casey Such. Westbury Mustang cheerleaders making noise here tonight. Thank you so much for tuning in. And here's the floater, no good for Fleischer. And Waynesboro with the ball. And a high pass tip for Hewitt. It's tipped by McKeeper. And he finds Mason Sano. And it's a loud atmosphere, especially when you have cheerleader squads from both schools being here. So we're going to bring the noise here tonight, along with a lot of fans here. A packed house here tonight at West Prairie High School. Probably the biggest crowd we have seen here at West Prairie this season. And now here's Crebo. And Crebo gets stripped away, and Fleischer trying to get it back. And will be Waynesboro ball. Hewitt almost lost control there. Back to Hewitt. And here's a three-point shot, and that is good for Farron Parks. And so here we go with, it's a 6-point lead now for the Waynesboro Indians. And here's Mason Sando. Mason going over to Hank Fleischer. Fleischer now going over and getting past Casey Such. And he was looking to pass back, but Fleischer able to get the ball right back. Here's Casey Such. Remember, he only needs 3 points to tie the freshman scoring record at West Prairie. Mason Sando, 3-point shot from the corner, no good. And there it's got to be a hand here and a jump ball. And it'll be Waynesboro possession. Possession arrow pointing towards the Indians. That's getting started here in the third quarter. Now this ball is poked free. Sano trying to get it back, but there's a half-court violation called on Farron Parks. West Prairie, the ball is right in front of the bench here. Mason Sano looking to find somebody. He's going to find Casey Such. And that ball is poked free, and it will be West Prairie possession in front of the Waynesboro bench now. Waynesboro with their largest lead of the game. Remember, West Prairie started this game with an 8-0 run. Now that ball almost taken away by Thompson, and a 3-point shot for Santa is good this time. Mason Santa getting 3 points back. His first points of the game. Now Waynesboro with a quick transition, poke out of bounds, and it will still remain with the Indians. What a game we have here, ladies and gentlemen. Mason Santa was kept quiet in the first half. There's a 3-point shot for the Corey. In and out for Grant Thompson. And ball is loose, and it'll be Waynesboro ball. Now a substitution here as Nate Nystrom comes back in for Waynesboro, as well as Colin Smith. Here's Carter Hoff over to Parks. And now down the middle here, and nice shot there for Alex Turpika. Turpika now in double digits with 11 points. Nice screen there. And Casey Such going over to Michael Weaver. Back to Such to tie the record, and no good. That 3-point shot looked good for Such, but rebounded by Nate Nystrom. That could tie the freshman scoring record if that went in for Casey Such. Casey Such had 2 3-point shots successfully made in the first half. Now we are already halfway through the third quarter here. 4 minutes in, 4 minutes to go in the third. And now that pass is Tim McKeep. We're hanging on to it. Here's Such. No doubt, but Casey Such wants that shot back. That could have went in, but it didn't. Here's Weaver. Weaver looking to pass somebody. It's easier accepted. Colin Smith's going to lay one up, and it's good for two. Back to a 7-point lead. And West Prairie's going to call a timeout, I believe. It was a timeout called by somebody. I think it was on West Prairie. Yep, it was West Prairie timeout. And it's a full timeout here for the Mustangs. 7-point lead here for Waynesboro. 3:22 to go in the third. Back here after the West Prairie timeout. Again, all eyes are on number 1, Casey Such. 3 points shy of tying the freshman scoring record here at West Prairie. And I'm sure that record is on the back of his mind. If anything, Casey Such probably doesn't even know about it, but he might know about it once Brent Anderson makes the announcement. And now here's the layup, and a hard shot gets blocked. Michael Weaver able to take away with it, and a big break there for Waynesboro because there was a shove call. There was a 2-0 breakaway, and a foul is going to be on Carter Hoff. Carter Hoff's second, team's first, actually a first foul of the third quarter. It's been a very, very clean third quarter here for both teams. Here's a shot for Casey Such, no good. And there's a travel call on Farron Parks. West Prairie has another shot. Now here is Michael Weaver over to McKeever, and there's a walk there on Braden McKeever. And now good transition here for Waynesboro. Over here now to Hoff. Over to Smith. And Smith unable to hang on. Michael Weaver keeps up with it. And here's Brandon McKeever. Still anybody's ball game here. West Prairie started this game with an 8-0 run. Now here's Mason Sano. Over to McKeever. And here's Fleischer. Fleischer over to Weaver. Weaver finding Casey Such. Such is going to go up, and a double dribble was called on Casey Such. And Such had a big lane in front to go for two. A big double dribble there. Now this ball is still alive. It's still loose, and a shot no good. Right by Such. It's Such over to McKeever. Here is Such on the corner over to McKeever. And Brandon McKeever going out, lace one up, and good for two. Brandon McKeever now with 9 points. It's back to a 5-point deficit here with 90 seconds to go here in the third quarter. And there comes a shot, and it looked tough for Farron Parks, but he sinks it in for free. Ball free, kept in by Sano. Sano go find Michael Weaver. Here's Casey Such to tie the record. Got it! Casey Such has just tied the freshman scoring record. He now has 9 points. His next score will give Casey Such the freshman scoring record. He is now tied with Jesse Urich. And now here's a shot. No good. As second chance ever for Nate Nystrom, and he gets 2. Final minute here of the third quarter. Casey Such has now tied the freshman scoring record with West Perry's Jesse Urich back in 2008-2009. West Perry's Jesse Urich had 159 points. Now here we are, 2023-24 season. Casey Such with 159 points. And pass down for McKeever, intercepted by Hoff. And final 10 seconds here. And West Perry is good. Or a shot, no good. Rebounded, not by West Perry. And now this will go out with 2.4 seconds to go. And it's West Perry ball. See what West Perry decides to do here. Down by 7. You gotta look for your strongest shooter to try to get a home run ball. And there comes the home run ball in 10 for McKeever. West Perry did that successfully last week against James Buchanan, but not to be this time. As we have reached the end of the third quarter, and it's a 7-point lead for Waynesboro. You are watching West Perry boys basketball against the Waynesboro Indians on the West Perry Athletic Department YouTube channel. Back here in less than a minute for the fourth and final quarter here at West Perry. So Casey Such for West Perry has tied the freshman scoring record with West Perry's Jesse Urich. They both now have 159 points as a freshman. It's a scoring record. Next shot successfully made for number 1, Casey Such, will give him the record all by himself. I know, like he said, he's got to break it eventually, but he definitely wants to break it here at home because now he's tied it because next game, West Perry's on the road at Big Spring, which most certainly Casey Such will break the record there. But he wants it tonight. He's got 8 minutes to do it. And so here we go. Waynesboro now with a 3-point shot, and that goes in and out and back in and out. Good shot there for Kellen Smith. Yeah, loose ball foul. Oh, Waynesboro. Fouls on Grant Thompson for his second. Makes a sound under heavy pressure, looking for Casey Such. And that ball is stripped away, taken by Eric Jacobs. Now the double coverage here again. Good defensive stop. McKeever going back for Mason Sano. Nice defensive stop there for the Mustangs. Still a 7-point lead for the Indians. There's Brandon McKeever. And there's a whistle. And I think it was a travel call on McKeever. Now 3-point shot and just overpowers it right there. West Farron Parks. West Prairie ball. And now here's the foul. That's the third on Carter Hoff. And now a pass intended, I believe, for Sando. And now 3-point shot and just short and rebounded by Such. All eyes are on number 1. His next score will give him the freshman scoring record for West Prairie basketball history. And now to break the record, and air ball that time for Casey Such. Wouldn't that be awesome if he could break the record with a 3-pointer? He has 3 of them already to tie the record. How about 3-point to give him the record? And now 3-point shot, and that is 3 in a row for Farron Parks. Farron Parks has come alive here for Waynesboro. 3 straight 3-pointers for Farron Parks. And it's now a 10-point lead with 5:57 to go. West Prairie takes a 30-second timeout. Farron Parks have 13 points. He hit 2 in the third quarter. And now 1 here in the fourth. What a game here for Farron Parks for Waynesboro. Yeah, it turns out it was a full time out here, but we still can't get over the excitement here for West Prairie's Casey Such. Looking for the all-time scoring the freshman scoring record in West Prairie basketball. Jesse Urick, if you're watching this, your record is about to be erased here. As Casey Such has just tied your record. I hope that Jesse Urick is watching right now. I don't see him anywhere, but hey, it's a big crowd here tonight at West Prairie. So, who knows, maybe he is here tonight, I just didn't see him. So here we go. Mason Sano now. Going over to McKeever. And McKeever finds back to Sano. Sano long pass to Weaver for 3. Michael Weaver getting his third 3-point shot. Back to a 7-point game. Michael Weaver with 9 points. A good corner specialist is Michael Weaver. And that pass intercepted by Sano. Sano with a lane. He's going to take a shot, and that doesn't go in. And rebounded by Alex Torbica. Waynesboro fans were looking for a charge, but no foul was ever called. And 5 minutes to go here in regulation. 3-point shot coming for Eric Jacobs. No good. Offensive rebound and good for Alex Torbica. Alex Torbica now with 13 points. He had 9 in the first half, only 2 in the third quarter. Now his first 2 points in the fourth. Here's Mason Sano. Here's McKeever over to Sano. Back to McKeever. And Casey Such is all along in the corner over here. And Mason Sano over to McKeever. And finally going to Casey Such to break the record. And no good. And there's a 3-point shot. And out of bounds. Not by much on Michael Weaver. It'll be Waynesboro ball. Casey Such leads the team in scoring and 3-point shots. Best field goal free throw shooter on the West Prairie team this year. Casey Such providing a lot of offense for the Mustangs this season. He's only a freshman. Can you imagine if we could be seeing our next 1,000-point score for West Prairie It hasn't happened since 2012 when Jesse Urich and Bryce Stanball did it in the same year, in the same careers. And so here we go. Back to a 9-point lead for Waynesboro. Their largest lead was 10 points in the third quarter. Westbury started the game with an 8-0 run. And now here's a shot from the elbow, no good for Cullen Smith. And rebounded by Brandon McKeever. Here's Casey Such. Casey Such being heavily defended by Smith. Oh, that could have been a foul right there, but it wasn't called. Here's McKeever. And McKeever going over to Mason Sando. He was looking to get Sando on the corner, but now here's Casey Such. Back to Sando. Good defensive pressure here for Waynesboro. Now remember, Westbury is still looking for their first win in the Mid-Penn Colonial Division. They are 0-7, and they have a good game here against Waynesboro. And there's a whistle, and now Tom Smith is going to call a timeout. See, another fellow Westbury graduate here, Mr. Deuce Middleton, is here tonight. Deuce Middleton graduated last year, and he is here cheering on his teammates. 2:42 to go here in the fourth quarter. And if you're Westbury, if you want to get back in this game, you got to do exactly what you did to start this game. An 8-0 run for the Westbury Mustangs before Waynesboro had a 5-0 run of their own. Not a very high-scoring game by any means, but that just makes it a better game. After the first quarter, Westbury had a 10-7 lead. And at halftime, Waynesboro with a 22-19 lead. And after the third quarter, Waynesboro had a 34-27 lead. Now a 9-point lead for Waynesboro with 2:42 to go. So going to Casey Such. Casey Such looking to deliver, and here's Michael Weaver from the corner. That was actually Brandon McKeever from the corner that time. And back to a 6-point lead. Westbury got it tied up on the defensive pressure now, and there's a foul. First foul of the fourth quarter on the Mustangs, and it's on Mason Stanley for his second. Sound going to the bench, and Hayden Fisher coming back in for the Mustangs. And now quick transition here, offensive rebound, and nice stop there for the Mustangs. Three Mustangs in front of Alex Torbica to make sure the shot didn't go up on the offensive rebound. And now here's Jackson Bauer. Bauer taking himself, and there's a foul, and 2 free throws are coming up for Westbury. And this is the first 2 free throws of the game for Westbury. Carter Hoff caught on his 4th personal foul. Jackson Bauer, first free throw, goes up and goes back down. No good. First trip to the free throw line for Westbury in this game. With 2:11 to go. And second free throw is good. 2 minutes, 11 seconds to go. Westbury down by 5. And a quick foul. Westbury on Michael Weaver for his first. And now another whistle is blown. Foul is on somebody on West Bay. That's their third foul. Single foul on Hayden Fleischer. And now West Perry bench making noise for their defense. And now kick ball there on Sano. Didn't kick it by much. It actually stayed with Carter Huff. And you gotta be careful for Waynesboro's Carter Huff. Still out there on the court with 4 personal fouls. Foul with 2 minutes to go here. And West Perry's Casey Such tying the scoring freshman record. Now West Perry, it needs one more score to break it. Waynesboro's got to make sure that doesn't happen here tonight. Good defensive pressure here for the Mustangs. Waynesboro's just hanging on. And now a smart call there as Casey Such is going to draw the intentional foul. That will be his second. And now ball is poked free. Double coverage here. And now a timeout called by Waynesboro. A smart timeout called by Tom Hoffman. With 1:16 seconds to go. West Perry desperately trying to get back in this game. Down by 5. Waynesboro takes a 30-second timeout. Waynesboro cheerleaders. Seriously, I can't remember the last time we had a basketball team here who brought their cheerleaders along with them. It's been a long time. Might be the first time since I started broadcasting here. I can't remember, to be honest with you. Maybe that would be a trivia question next for a game on Tuesday. When was the last time before tonight that the visiting team brought their cheerleaders along with them? I have no idea. That could be a good trivia question for next week. Here we go as we are approaching the final minute. Now Waynesboro is just hanging on to this ball very wisely here. Almost like a game attack, and now this ball goes past the half-court line, and it's a violation. Waynesboro can't believe it, specifically Farron Parks. Even though the ball did not touch the other side of the half-court, it is still a turnover if it crosses it. So West Perry with new life here. Getting the turnover they've been looking for over to Casey Such. And Casey Such, and there's a travel called. Another big break there. Casey Such running the pass back to McCaver. Count up in 55 seconds. Unless something crazy happens. We'll have our West Perry Athletic Power post-game report. Final game stats here for both teams. Count up in less than a minute. And now a hard foul. And Colin Smith took a shot. And that is a 5th foul on West Perry in this quarter. So 2 free throws are coming up. A new rule in PIAA. Second foul on Michael Weaver. And now Colin Smith going to a free throw line for the first time today. First free throw is no good for Smith. Substitution coming out. Mason Sandel coming in for Jackson Bauer. Last Pride fans making noise here tonight. Second free throw for Smith. It's good. And now quick pass here. And Michael Weaver wasn't ready for it for Mason Sandel. It's a costly turnover. Now no foul here, and now there will be a foul. 2 free throws coming up. That's the 3rd foul on Michael Weaver. And now Rayshawn Hewitt going to a free throw line for the first time today. First free throw, good for Hewitt. Second free throw, bounces up and tips in. Now here's Michael Weaver, Casey Such. No, that was actually West Prairie. That was somebody else. I don't know who that was. Prairie keeper 3-point shot and no good. And it's rebounded by Waynesboro's Baron Parks, who has had the big second half. And now 30 seconds away. And that is the fourth foul on Michael Weaver. As Parks going to a free throw line. 2 for 2 in the second quarter. And now 6 in the first. Back to a 9-point lead to make it 10 is Parks. And he gets both. Baron Parks having a big game. 10. Now has a bunch of points. I don't know how many exactly. He has 15. West Prairie, Brian McKeever, layup, no good. Rebound by Topeka. And now there's going to be a foul. And 2 more free throws coming up. And that's the third foul on Hayden Fleischer. First free throw again for Parks. Tips up and goes in. Baron Parks out 5 for 5. Ken Parks makes it 6 for 6. He can. West Prairie now playing for pride here. And Mason Sale lays one up and he gets 2. And to a 6-point lead. And Waynesboro just got to hang on to this ball. And Casey Such will have to break the freshman scoring record on the road. And Waynesboro wins by 10, 46-36. For the Waynesboro Indians. We'll be back in about 30 seconds for the West Prairie Athletic part of halftime report. Waynesboro wins 46-36. Back in 30 seconds for the post-game wrap-up. Back here for the West Prairie Athletic post-game report. As you can see on the bottom of your screen, the Waynesboro Indians survived a thriller here at West Prairie High School. A packed house here, and the Waynesboro Indians walk away with a 46-36 victory. And for the 4th consecutive year, the Waynesboro Indians have swept the West Prairie Mustangs in 2 games in the last 4 seasons. Well, I mean, it was pretty much a historic night here for West Prairie's Casey Such. He didn't break the record, but he did tie the record. He needed 9 points to tie the freshman scoring record here at West Prairie, and that's exactly what Casey Such did. 3 3-pointers successfully made, one in each of the first 3 quarters. Casey Such had a couple opportunities in the 4th quarter, but in the end, Casey Such now tied with West Prairie's Jesse Urich. From 2008 to 2009, he had 159 points. Now here we are in 2023 and 24 season. West Prairie's Casey Such with 159 points as a freshman. A big year for West Prairie's Casey Such. And there is no doubt in my mind, unless something crazy happens, Casey Sedge is going to break the freshman scoring record, but unfortunately it has to be on the road next Tuesday for West Prairie's next game at Big Spring. West Prairie boys basketball will return home 1 week from tonight for Friday Night Hoops against Gettysburg in a Mid-Penn Colonial Division matchup. West Prairie boys basketball at Big Spring on Tuesday, and then they'll be back here at home next Friday against Gettysburg. Here are some final game stats here for both teams. First for the West Prairie Mustangs, 1 point for Jackson Bauer on the free throw in the fourth quarter. 5 points for Mason Sano. 9 points for Michael Weaver. 9 points for Casey Such to tie the freshman scoring record. And Brandon McKeever led the way with 12 points. The senior Brandon McKeever with the big game here. Or excuse me, the junior, my mistake. The junior Brandon McKeever here at West Prairie with 12 points tonight. Final game stats here for Waynesboro, 2 points for Carter Hoff, 4 points for Rayshawn Hewitt, 4 points for Nate Nystrom, 6 points for Kellen Smith, 13 points for Alex Torbica, and our West Prairie Athletic Department player of the game with 17 points, Farron Parks. Came away big, went 6 for 6 from the free throw line, had 3 3-point shots successfully made in the second half, 2 of them in the third quarter, 1 in the fourth. And Farron Parks with 17 points is our West Prairie Athletic Department player of the game. West Prairie now drops to 2-12 overall, now 0-8 in the Mid-Penn Conference Colonial Division. And Waynesboro now improves to 5-9 on the year, now even at 4 wins and 4 losses in the Colonial Division. Next time up for both teams, West Prairie will be on the road on Tuesday at Big Spring for a 7:30 tip-off. And Waynesboro will return home on Tuesday when they take on the Northern Polar Bears at 7:30 Tuesday for Waynesboro on Tuesday against Northern. Our next broadcast here on the West Prairie Athletic Department YouTube channel, we are back here for another short week next Tuesday when West Prairie girls basketball returns home for the first time in 2024. When West Prairie girls basketball takes on the Big Spring Bulldogs at 7 o'clock next Tuesday night for our next broadcast here on the West Prairie Athletic Department YouTube channel. That's going to do for us here at West Prairie High School. On behalf of our athletic director, Ryan Anderson, our public address announcer, Brent Anderson, our high school principal, Christopher Casian, our superintendent, Jeff Coons, and all of us here at West Prairie High School, I'm Alex Wall, the Golden Pipes of West Prairie Athletics, saying so long from West Prairie High School. This has been a presentation of West Prairie boys basketball against the Waynesboro Indians on the West Prairie Athletic Department YouTube channel. Your final score on this one, Waynesboro wins it 46-36. Good night, everybody. Have a great weekend.